Welcome, welcome again. We are at the pretty much 2 days, 1 hour. So that's 49 hours. Not pretty much. We're like right on it. I am working oil right now to flood back into the line, into the main train line, which you will see here in a moment as I carefully place this properly. Oh, gog. Oh, whoop. One more. Nope, that was two more. Ha! Sweet. So, oops. Get the boys. Come on, boys. Going to work this new oil setup up. Go there till you're empty. Surely. So I set up, we're going to go through it real quick. Hopefully it doesn't blitz through so fast that you can't see. But I set up just a circle here at the bottom of my, a three-way circle here. There you go. So the out goes up to the museum. What are we doing? We're going back here, of course. So the output here goes out into the museum trash where all that stuff has actually been picked up. So wherever that guy ended up, he can just go to science trash, and we're done with museum trash. Done. Cool. So we don't even have to worry about this station anymore, to be honest. I set this up and I don't even need it. But that leaves me a spot to take, if I eventually want to take the rails out this way now, I can. That's why I also like setting up circles, because it allows me to expand horizontally or vertically in any direction if I want to, as long as I leave one of the ways open. So I could reconnect the circle back the way it should be on the right side. And if I decide I want to go out this way, and I can bring this turn right on line here and have this just go out, and then boom, I'm open to everything out here with trains. So if I want to grab this 10 mil uranium, which is pretty safe, come over, explore where this coal section leads out to, whatnot. No, go to this oil. Ah, my lordski. Goodness, wait a minute. Let's see if it goes to the right oil this time. Because I took the temporary station away halfway through. Is it going to go to the closest oil now? There we go. So I'll get some concrete down here in a bit. But now everything here is ready to roll. I've left room to put more. I never know how many I'm going to take, but if I want to just put like a whole line of storage tanks here, I always think that that's kind of cool. Because then you're gonna be filling up. So instead of having 25K, which is one wagon's worth, I can have, one wagon is one storage tank. So if I put 5 storage tanks, then I can have 5 wagons in line all ready to pick up at once. And if I'm producing enough to counteract that, then good to go. And I set water up here as well. I can steal this water off this line to make my turning my heavy into light and my light into petroleum if I end up wanting to go that route, which I usually do with the circuit network working through things. But I'm going to have a second pump here doing water just for the oil refineries. Like this. So like that, and that, and that, that, and that, and that. And like, what we'll do on the bottom. Top, right in the middle. Middle's good, with a light bulb, which I don't have room for, but watch this swag. I go somewhere where I do have one, copy it, just like that, to shift click it there. What the fuck? We're gonna have to go up there. Yeah, we're gonna have to go up there. Get that in radar range like I keep talking about, because I can't see what's going on. 2 objects were destroyed. Let's go see what's happening up there. Take a peeky peek. La-di-da, la-di-da. Okay, yeah, we're okay. It's just the turrets don't go far enough over. I see, I see, I see. Keep this. Keep it in line with things like that. Done, and then I come all the way over till the radar lines up. Beautiful. Oops. I'm gonna have to go one more spot over because there's technically supposed to be a lamp there. And there. And there. So this guy is not connected to anything. I need a couple of those. But now we're in radar range, so everything can be seen. And let's take these guys and go like that. And apparently 3, 4. Apparently we have enough on me that I didn't know I had. So let's do pull these down like this and like that. There we go. Okay. Huh. So, yeah, while we're up here at the Mega Science base, we can pick up on some things that we might need when we go back down to finish out the oil processing, which I need another radar over there, but I think I'm just going to need... Let's set up trash. Where do I want to put my trash? Sort of in the middle? All the way off on the left, since everything is on to the left. Do I just put like a line of trash over here? Trash, trash, trash. Got my 20 dynamite. Don't need bricks. Just get rid of stuff that I don't need. I don't need gate. Don't need these. Don't need those. Pick that box up. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need those or that. There we go. Power looks okay. Plenty of stuff. I have to make sure... Okay, so that's about it, though, for this hour clip. Power. I went over and cleared out this base here. I don't remember if I did that on the last clip, because the power was getting eaten up a lot by biters. But I'm going to check my evolution. Let's see what that is. 0.82. Almost all pollution-based. I'm not sure what's next for me, but it's going to be go finish out that oil. Oh, these guys are going to go somewhere. Should go, and then yeah, once I finish out this oil, that'll allow me to do a lot more power processing. My videos are becoming worse and worse as I'm realizing I have to think more and more as I'm doing the videos, and I can't just talk about what I've done because I need to set more things up. But you can see that is some thick pollution coming from this whole center area here with the desert work. But I'm thinking this oil over here is gonna be phenomenal, which means that's what I'm gonna need. Batteries. I'm gonna need batteries to make laser turrets. I've got batteries on me. Laser turrets are going to be batteries, steel, and electric, so let's do that. Means I just need to go find more batteries somewhere, and I can make more turrets. So that's going to be my goal. Get the oil together and see where things end up. So stick around, watch it if you want to see it live, and I will catch you guys soon. Peace. Welcome everybody. We are at the 2 days, 2 hour mark. I am just cleaning some things up at the old oil base. I'm going to say, does this need power? Yeah, it needs a little bit of power just because it needs to keep the turrets raising hell. Done. The turrets and the radar to raise hell. But we can go peek up at where we came from. Just gathering all the pipes and stuff over here that I need. That doesn't need to be there, right? Yep, because we're connected to that pole. Because none of this shit matters anymore. Anybody using fuel for the light? Don't go here anymore. Go to this one. Done. The station nobody uses. Done. And we'll take a little trip over in just a moment, and we can peek at what happened. Anybody using this, instead of going to the heavy up, Nugu? Go to the oil heavy until you are, whoops, full. Done. Maybe wasted a little bit of oil by breaking all that down, but that's whatever. And on well, I'll come back to this after I do the clip, because I can actually then take this and bring it right along into this line and bring that right down and across into it, so that'll be clean, crystal clear. And we'll come over here and we'll see how things are working. I think at 10, I think it's 10 over here. Let's look. Yep, 10 oil refineries. I just use the deconstruction planner to just quick count, so I don't have to count manually. I can just highlight it and it'll tell me how many things it's picking up. So this is where we are. Need to grab some more concrete if the thing showed up. It did not show up. I'm going to just manually tell it to get over here so I can continue to add concrete. Ah! So we're full on the petroleum? Nope, we've ate it all up. We're probably full on light and we're full on heavy. So I'm going to set up the whole pump array thing that I was doing before to turn all of those oils when the capacity is over a certain threshold into the next gen of oil. The next tier of oil. So if I do this, hopefully it's on the right side. Water's probably going to be on the left, and I'm going to have these power poles in the wrong places. I bet you. So if I turn heavy to that, oh no, it's perfect. So I can just do that. Boom, boom, boom. And the same thing I can do here. Turning light into petroleum. Boom, boom. So that's what I'm going to do. When this is over, we'll say 20,000, I'll turn it all into petroleum. That way as long as these tanks never fill up 100%, these refineries will always be working and cranking out the amount of oil that they can do. So that's how this all works. I can quick set that up for it. This video is not too long yet. So we're going to do... How do I want to get the water in here is the real question. What I want to do... I'm going to do something like that. Meaning that this one is then going to be like that. I think we want that to be one higher up because we want the same setup of pipes here. And then we need... So that's going to be all the water. The only thing is if I decide I have to bring this out even further along, I'll have to shift the water over, which isn't too bad of a thing either. Maybe I'll just take it over right now, because I think 3 is not going to be enough to crank everything out. Yeah. Let's move this somewhere like way over like that. And just for shitties and giggies, turn the RoboPort off. If this was going to go out another couple, like this. Could we go one more? No, we couldn't. There we go. So not that I'm going to do that, but that's where I'm going to put it. That way I am perfectly lined up, trying to keep things aligned as much as I can. So if I end up doing things later, that's where they will all be. Boop. Perfect. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to make this video go too long because the other ones have gone kind of long. After that, I will have enough oil to then come up to the mega base and have it produce batteries, or I'm going to make batteries somewhere, but that can bring the fluids in. I can put 3 more lines here to put in, or 4 more lines to bring in the heavy, light, water, petroleum. I don't mind making lubricant on scene ever, because lubricant is just heavy oil at a 1-to-1 ratio. So it's not, and it's a 1 second crafting time. So it's really not like it takes long to make. As long as you got the oil, you got enough lubricant. So that's that for this hour. I'm gonna keep it quick, and I'll see you guys in another hour. We'll see what develops. Laters. Hey everybody, we are back on the 2-day, 3-hour mark. I am currently just watching my solar just kicked in while I was starting that video. So I made it through the night. Had about half my accumulator left. And the accumulator was fully charged, so I'm still doing okay on power. I'm down here at the power. I expanded a little bit of the both of them. Off the left a little bit, there was some cliff here that I just blew up. You can see the craters here. And this is the coal from my initial base. I decided to put some belts on there and belt it all the way along the bottom here, all the way up, and it's priority filtered into my power. My coal smelting at the moment. Coal smelting. Not coal smelting. Coal burning for power. Oil base is probably... I made a few laser turrets by hand. I have enough here that I can work with. That, thinking back to it now, the mega base, where I brought in all my raw materials... I was thinking maybe I could move the green and the red and the blue over and bring in my water, petroleum, light, and heavy, so I keep like this theme of all the raw stuff, but whatever. I think it's okay like it is at the moment. I'll bring in the 3 lines. Maybe I'll just do all my fluid crafting stuff over here, and I don't know if I want to barrel it up the same way I was barreling up things over at the science base, which I don't think is really that... I don't know if it's bad or not bad. Pipes are definitely faster, but pipes get in the way. But I mean, I'm still going to have to do something like this where I put pipes down anyway. So, like, do I just run pipes through the mega base? Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what the idea is behind what I want to do. But it's going to be also very far off to the right here where I can move it up and then just move them, do this second row as all fluid crafting kind of things, maybe. Not sure. Not sure how or what I want to do. Maybe I'll do just this line of crafting for petroleum-based, because they take multiple things. So we'll see how that develops. Making currently just some lights, some solar panels, some whatever these are, trading tracks. And once I bring in the fluids, then I can start making accumulators and batteries and turrets here, laser turrets. I don't know how big this base is really going to have to be for sciences, because I think that the mega base here is going to be just good as it is. I don't, because the science is really where all your products, like you make a ton of your materials go toward making science, not go toward making just like convenient stuff, as far as I can think until later. But I am going to be doubling up on a lot of these resources. I'm not going to be making sulfur mass produced, but I am going to be making like advanced circuits. I am going to be making tier 3 assemblers, modules, and things like that. So it is going to eat up a lot of resource. Same with processing units. I'll start making them there. So I think that is where I am currently at. Where's my closest train track so I can hop a boogie on out of here? Thought about maybe making make the atom bombs when I get the research, and just coming over here to the museum and just actually blowing it all up with atoms or with nuclear bombs. With and just for half the trolls and half for the just get it out of here. Open up that room. So let's head on up to the mega base. And I think that's going to be it for this quick video on this hour clip. Not sure what next is going to happen. Probably going to be just start cranking out batteries and things like that. And then I think the science, that's actually what I want to check on. Blue science over here, petroleum should be cranking away. So I guess I can start a research because I was petroleum backlogged earlier. I mean, I can get these all out of the way. Landmines, just get it out of the way. I don't care about combat robotics. Rocketry. I don't care about explosives. Let's get that out of the way. There we go. Okay. So those will be quick and quick, easy, and painless. Yeah, the flamethrower on 14 labs. Be over in seconds. Ooh, yeah, get this crap out of my inventory. Belts. It's time to start making belts and things over here. That's the other thing I gotta start doing. Start making belts, inserters, stack inserters. That way I can start having those around, and I can undo the base making base and maybe just use that for bringing all my materials to my main base or whatever base I end up using at the time. So that's where that's going to be. See what happens in an hour. Swing on by. Just swing on by the Twitch channel if you want to watch it live and see the badness that is my gameplay. Peace. Back again. Welcome. We are at the 2-day 4-hour mark. I am working on fluids over this way. I only have a few construction bots in my base, so I'm just slowly letting the 5 I have, I believe. Yeah, 5. When the concrete train shows up with the refined concrete, they'll just slowly put all this concrete in here. I don't know how to do fluids necessarily right now, so I'm sort of at a struggle figuring out how I want to do fluids in my main base, or in my mega base here, because I've never done fluids, and I've never done a base like this with robots, and especially with fluids, whereas over in the science, I decided to do it by just offloading with barrels, thinking maybe, you know, try it out that way, and over here I'm deciding to actually just pipe it, because the pipes are going to shoot fluids out so much faster than the amount of robots I would need. It's doable, but it's not the craziest best. Craziest best? That's a word, right? So, this is probably the 3rd time I've placed these down and gone, it's, you know, I put them down and I go, you know, do I like that? No, I don't like that. I'll try again. And I do that about 4 or 5 times in a row until I go, yeah, I think that's okay. I thought maybe a moment ago I could get away from my golden rule of putting a space between all your chemical plants, because with weird fluids and stuff, I'm like, I just don't want to have them run into each other. And it's working out right now. That things are going okay. We'll limit these chests to 3 like always on top for now. And these guys should start doing their thing any moment, yeah? These just need water, which is plugged in, right? Ah. No. Now I see it. I need to get another pump, another storage tank, which I didn't have. Now these things should start moving. So they're going to put out the sulfur. These guys are going to request sulfur. You know, yep, for symmetry's sake, because I'm a booster. Because I like that symmetry, you know? And I like having, I don't know why I like my inputs on the right and all on the right and all my outputs on the left side, but I do. So you're going to request 150 whatever these are, chemical things. Bots should be on their way right now to do things. And I'm just going to start cranking out some batteries, cranking out some, because batteries are going to allow me to get some accumulators, which is what I want to make to go make sure that the power is set up properly. Thinking I'm just going to have this whole first row. This stuff over here I might undo, but maybe this whole first row will be like fluid-based things, because I kind of already have fluid-based things happening, and maybe the second row will be just regular non-fluid products. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see how that all fares. I like the cleanliness of keeping things together, like we did over on the science base of, you know, doing my blue and then doing the ingredients for the first part and then the ingredients for that. So it's like, or I'm sorry, black potions. It's like black potion needs, well, black potion needs these things: wall, grenade, and piercing. So I like doing the piercing ammo, and then piercing needs the regular ammo to be made, and then we're done with that, and then I do the grenades, and then I do the wall. I like doing it down the line like that, where this needs sulfur, and then it needs engines, which I make from the pipes and the gears here, and then it needs advanced circuits, which I make from the plastic and the copper here. I like that terraced down the line style. Don't know why. I think it's just a little bit of the OCD in me that likes doing that, but that's the way I like doing it. So these guys right now, yeah, we're putting out a good amount of batteries, it looks like. So right above where I decided to do earlier, and I don't actually know if it lines up, if the substations, I'm going to check right now, if they are the right width. So if I were to put one here, it lines up, I think, with the top right, just like this one did. So yeah, as long as I line them up with the top right of the substation, they will fall the same way every time. So that way, if I decide to do things over there or do things over here, I'll have enough robots and things moving around that everything will be okay. So space for the box, space for the inserter, done. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to make things, and I will catch you guys back in another hour, and we'll see how far things go. Let's do a quick radar sweep while we have a few more seconds, see if anything collected. Undid all the oil stuff down here, the original oil. Put some radars and finally got turrets over here. Nothing really radar swept out here. Nothing really radar swept out here. Nothing new over here. Nothing really new over here either. So, yep. See you in an hour and we will do it again. Peace.